Good morning. We're just gonna make some adjustments here because I have the heater on. There we go. That's probably better. I'm gonna turn this down slightly. Something like that. There we go. I hate to have the game so low, but I have a hard time when that heater is on. I have a real hard time with it. It likes to just be obnoxious. There, something like that. Pardon me while I adjust some volume levels. Again, I just have a heater in the room and I'm trying to avoid everybody having to listen to it. It's cold outside. Alright, we'll give that a shot. Thankfully I can adjust as we go along, so if I hear anything about how the sound isn't working or whatnot, I can go from there. But hopefully nobody's having to hear the heater. Yeah, I think we're good. I think no one's having to listen to the stupid heater. We just don't want to hear that in the background. Okay, so hardcore. We've made it 6 hours. Part of me wondered, I'll feel really terrible if we make it so far into the game and then like I die or something, because I can't like just reload.
100 meters.
I could probably reload.
Efficiency decreased.
I could probably reload like a old game save or some such. I'd like for people to be able to see the end of the game at least now that we've made it thus far. The other option is I just should be good enough not to die. Speaking of, let's get some water. Okay. Let's get some food. Where are we? Oh, we're in a single round. Okay. We have a thermo knife. Heck yeah. Alright, it's been a hot minute, so I'm gonna get some food and water. Nothing does not hurt to stock up. And we can kind of resituate ourselves, refigure out where we were and what we were heading towards. Ooh, a Reginald. Ouch. Excuse me, Reginald. I probably should have actually cooked you and ate you. Hi, Hoopfish. True story, I don't really like hunting the hoopfish. They're very pretty. I don't want to kill them. There's Seamoth. Probably called a Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go and where the heck it at? Oh yeah, that does seem like it seems pretty loud. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. Cause I love the music to this game, but I don't wanna. I did a recording for another game that I really, really, really wanted to do a let's play of, or run through of. I was just playing the game for giggles, but I decided, what the heck, I'll record it and then I'll have something for later. And I went and reviewed all the footage, and you can't even hear me over the sound of the game, which is a great game. So, you know, kudos to the sound designers of that game, but yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to use any of that footage now, which is a bummer because it was a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to go... Oh, we just came back from the ship. That's why we have all this stuff. Okay, let's see. Yeah, stuff and then mats. Okay, I see what I did here. Oh, the kitten poster. Oh, I love the kitten poster. Let's place some of these posters. And these toys. We have an extra toy because we got one from the time capsule, didn't we? I love the little garage toy. Okay, yoink. Oh my gosh, now we have to actually know what we need to do. Hold on. Yoink. 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 And then... Haha. Now he's being guarded by 2 dragons. I say that when we make our time capsule, provided we live that long, we should send our 2 toy dragons. That sounds excellent to me. Okay. I'm gonna put this poster here? Question mark? I'm not gonna put it there because it won't fit eventually. How about here? There. That way every time we get out of our sea moth we can see it. Because it is the best picture ever. We'll put that one there. Because it's okay. It's kind of okay. And we'll put this one here. Nah, who are we kidding? We're not exactly huge mega fans of the Aurora or anything like that. I'll put that one behind the sea moth. I mean, we have it. It's a cool looking poster, but like as a person, like, are we really that big of a fan of the Aurora specifically? The ship? It's a cool poster though. Do we have any, excuse me, the radio is back here, wasn't it? Alright, as I refamiliarize myself with my base and get everyone else refamiliarized too. We'll just go with that loadout for now. Let's cook some Reginald. We're at 300 power total, which isn't bad, honestly. Reginald. I like to keep the blocks. Oh yeah, engine efficiency module. We don't have a Cyclops yet, so that doesn't do us any good. Probably not going to use these. We probably don't need 80,000 batteries. I'll swap you out though. We have like 2. We have a storage module, question mark? Did we get a storage module? We did. It's just put on totally the wrong side of the sea moth. Sea moth. Let's take that storage module and put it over here. Over here. Oh, excuse me. Over here. There we go. I like the little backpack looking storage module, but I like it to be on the side of... there we go. Pardon me. Lost my train of thought. I'm always losing my train of thought. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached sometimes. We're gonna do, I think, 2 of each. These look like mats that don't need to be in there. Can catch some fish and use that salt. Basically carrying around some spare food and water so that we never have to really go. Some spare med kits, definitely spare med kits. In fact, I should collect like about 10 of those. Also, let's see, we need some stuff for our base. We are definitely missing some goodies here. Vehicle upgrade console, that'd be a start. Now I did make a promise. Observatory. I need enameled glass for an observatory. I think I'm gonna have to put it there. No, I can put it over there. I can put the ladder over there. Because that's the... Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna put the ladder on this side because I'm gonna put that on that side. So, here we go. Scanner room. There we go. 2 copper, table coral, and gold. Well, I would probably have that. I know there's at least 1 copper here. There's at least gold here. Table coral. Didn't I see that? Yep, table coral. We'll steal that for in a bit. And... oh, we need more copper. Okay. Well, it's time to go out exploring. One last thing I will do is drop off this helmet. Yep, radiation helmet. Since we have fixed everything, we don't need this radiation stuff anymore. Okay. Well, we can't fit it in the locker, so we'll just have to make a new locker to house it all. We're gonna put this new locker back over here, behind the ship. So this is like the spare equipment locker. Yeah, I don't want to put that there actually because of the, here we go. This is a good spot. Oh no, it still curves. I was trying to get it to lay flat, not hover over on the curve. Oh. Oop. It's hovering on the curve, isn't it? Yep. We want it to lay flat. Excuse me. Okay. We have plenty of titanium. Alright, so we're just gonna pop all that in there. That gives us so much more inventory space to play with. Here we go. We are gonna just bop around. In fact, I hear a reef back. That's a good start. And we'll just eyeball for limestone on the way to that reef back. Because the barnacles on the backs of reef backs always guarantee second tier finds. So instead of getting titanium ore, ow, don't shoot me, sir. Little tiger coral, please don't shoot me, tiger coral. Right, I don't see any barnacles on the back of this reef back. I see some stuff to scan though. Okay, let's get some air just because we're here. There's another reef back, we'll try him. All we need is a couple of copper. My poor destroyed ship. And actually, we're also going to go into our beacon manager here and pause the life pod. We don't really need the life pod beacon anymore. We're moved out, officially. Ow. Buddy. Silver is nice, but I think we've got plenty of silver at the moment. I think we went hog wild on the silver, if I remember correctly. Well, shucks. We only got the one piece of copper, but by golly, that's how many we need, so that's how many we're going to use. Yeah, it does seem like it's pretty quiet. I apologize if it's too quiet, but I just didn't want the heater blowing in the background. Change this. We can move it up just a tad though. Just barely a tad. Okay, so being as we are on what, this side? We're going to do a scan a room. Oh wait, I don't have 4 titanium now? Oh, because I built the locker? Oh boy. Maybe I should have paid a little bit better attention to that. Let's see. Limestone, limestone. Who's got the limestone? Here we go. Give us titanium. Well, that's awesome. But I want a titanium. Come on, there's got to be a little limestone running around here somewhere with some titanium. They're like a dime a dozen every time you don't need them. And then every time you do need them, you can't find them anywhere. Sure, I'll take some lead while I'm here. Why not? Watching our air, watching our air. Wow. Really? I do not see them. Watch as I've probably swam past like 4 of them. And I just can't see them because I'm blind.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Coming down. There's our little dude. Okay, here we go. Limestone. And click. And titanium. Wonderful. Alright. So, yep, there's the water thingamajigger. So, we're gonna try and do... We should be able to come off this side. Why aren't you letting me come off this side? Is it... Oh, is it one of those where it does and it just doesn't tell you that it's going to? That seems too far away. I don't think it's gonna place the hallway. Yep, nope, that's not. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. How come you are having such a problem, sir? And how come I can't connect you to this hallway? Do I have to build an I should not have to build an extension hallway. What in the world is your problem? Alright, let's go get some air. It's kind of like it's refusing to rotate. I thought it would rotate though. Maybe it doesn't rotate. Maybe it's not like the moon pool. Because it seems like it's in a set spot no matter where I put it. Well, gerbledy-gook. Let's see now. What other options do we have? If it won't go on that side of the base, because we've got windows purely on the other side. I don't think it'll let me come off of here. I mean, you can build it off of the moon pool directly. I just didn't want to, because I thought it would look silly. Oh yeah, no, it is. Absolutely refusing. I don't want to just build a scanner room. I want to get into the scanner room. Oh yeah, see now there it shows the hallway. But it won't build there because it's too close to the rock. What a mean thing to do, Mr. Scanner Room. What a mean thing to do indeed. Alright, maybe if we build an actual hallway. So what do we need for a hallway though? I know we're gonna need titanium. We can probably just bebop to the, Oh, hello. That's right. We have a prawn soup, and we got the plans for the escape ship. We should start building and building and building and building all of that stuff. Okay. Building a scanner room will make finding certain resources a bit easier, though. Because then we can tell if they're nearby. Compartment, just titanium. Just 2 titanium. Do I have glass? I can make a glass compartment. It'd probably weaken the base integrity a little bit, but... Do I have quartz? Nope. Hard no. Okay, so now we need to go get yet more titanium. Let's take the CMOF out. If I remember correctly, yep. Our local down, excuse me, Boomerang. Our local down the street, titanium supplier. Oh, that's not, I should probably have some of my coffee before it gets cold too. Coffee. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that'll still give us some titanium. Yeah, a couple pieces. There we go. Absolute best way to get titanium sometimes. It's just easy. You just swim along the ground and it's just sitting there. Just pick it up. We're just not going to get involved in his business. We're going to leave him alone and he's going to leave us alone, and that's how we like it. So scanner room will help us out a lot because it'll allow us to poke around for resources. It's kind of what it says on the box. It's a scanner room. We are also going to repair our CMOF a little bit. Used to be, I could use the repair tool on the CMOF while it was docked here. I'm not sure why it quit doing that, but it did. Okay. Haul. I gotta not lose my train. I gotta have some coffee. Oh my goodness. Sip your beverage of choice. Sip your tea. Sip your coffee. It's very early in the morning. It's 5 in the morning here, so. I like pretty much all but black coffee with just a spoonful of hot cocoa powder in the bottom of it. It's very, very, very good. So we're gonna try manually putting a hallway. What in the world? It won't let me build on that side? Okay. What about a U-bend type situation? I'm yellow. Let's see, is there a way to rotate? I don't remember if there's like a way to rotate it. Oh! Okay, so hold on. There we go. That's what I needed. I don't know if I missed where they put that on screen or what, but it's the bracket button. So side note. Oop, excuse you. There we go. That's what we needed. And we have some extra titanium to boot. That doesn't hurt. That was the plan. That was the plan all along. If you noticed throughout this playthrough, I've been, oh, I lose my train of thought so bad. If you notice throughout the playthrough, I kept looking at this side of the room and going, and that, and that goes over there. I always intended for the scanner room to go over here. I just couldn't figure it out. Here we go. Here's our 2 little camera. Here's some things that we can scan for, like data box. We can scan. Oh, there's a data box over there. Well, I'll be... Okay. There are some things we should upgrade with it though, so we're going to use this fabricator. One thing we want is the scanner room HUD chip, which takes a computer chip. Oh, that's a lovely view. Very lovely view. Oh, and you know what I could do? Oh, I'm getting ideas. Oh, I'm so getting ideas. Alright, I don't know. We're gonna have to... Ooh, yeah, I'm getting some ideas. I may, off screen, I may do a bunch of resource gathering just to... that's gonna be a good time. Okay. So, we'll pick this up since we've got it. In fact, we'll pick all these up because we're trying to keep the mats in here. And we want... It's gonna take gold. It's gonna take copper wire, which we have. It's also gonna take this stuff, which we don't have a lot of. Why am I going in there? It's also gonna take table coral. We need to go get some of that. That shouldn't be too far. Oh, wait, that's right. Table coral. That's gonna be all the way in another biome, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I totally meant to do that. That was definitely 100% intentional. Oh, I should be heading this way. Okay, we're on our way to get some table coral, trying not to hit the fish. Trying not to hit the fish. That is a big old thing of salt. I think a political argument just happened over there, and that's what remains. I make fun of people with strong political opinions. I have / had strong political opinions, but then I kind of learned to mellow out a little bit. I used to be one of those really cranky people about it, and then I kind of like... I would say I just grew up a little bit. It's like, I'm not criticizing those who have strong views. I'm just saying that, like, loudly screaming your strong views in everyone's face and then calling them all an idiot because they don't immediately agree with your views is like, don't do that. I can have strong views, and I can also have a quiet and polite conversation with people because I think I eventually figured out, it took a while, but I think I eventually figured out that if you just yell and scream, you're not what's the point? Like, you're not going to convince them. In fact, sometimes I think back, actually let's get more. Sometimes I think back on those times and I think to myself that it was less about convincing the other person and more about making myself feel better. More about like, if I scream louder, then I must be right. And you know, one journey I've kind of am still going through, have been on, am going on, is like, one thing I'm trying to work on personally is being like less judgmental of people, because I catch myself doing it a lot. You know, particularly in a subject matter where I've researched a lot, or I've looked into it, or I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, working on it. You know, if you spend a lot of time in a given subject matter and you talking to someone who kind of brushes it off like, yeah, whatever, that can make you really defensive. And also it can make you feel a little bit of sense of superiority. You can kind of get a big head about it, like, oh, well, I know because I researched blah, blah, blah. And I'm not talking in years of experience, which is different. I'm talking when you've just spent a whole lot of time on the internet over a certain subject matter. You know, researching it because you try to check your sources and you try to like pay attention to who's giving you the information and you try to question them, but it's still like, I'm trying not to get such a big head about things, and I'm trying to learn to be more humble and more curious and like, okay, well, what do you think and why do you think that way? So I'm very bad at just, you know, if they're not doing it my way, then clearly they're doing it the inferior way. Hi, Serapis. Good morning. Or good night, in your case. Yeah, what I was talking about was how I used to be very loud-mouthy and cranky and angry, and I had very strong political opinions, and I've mellowed out over the years, and I've learned that you can have strong views, but that doesn't mean that you have to be an asshole about it, and that you can I can still have a quiet conversation with someone, and even better now, I can actually listen to people who have complete opposite views from me and just nod and smile and kind of, yeah, okay, yeah. And over the course of time of being exposed to people from that are more level-headed about the whole thing and less extremists, I've developed a more kind of center-ish type view. Like, there's still certain things I believe strongly about, but those are restricted to certain subjects. So I might lean one way on this subject matter, or I might lean the other way on a certain subject matter. It's not kind of like all one side or all the other side. There's like kind of bits and bobs on both sides. Okay, anyways, I'm rabbit trailing hard. We're gonna not rabbit trail, we're gonna focus on what we're doing. We built a scanner room, by the way. So here's our lovely scanner room. We are going to be building we need one of these. Oh, table coral for the computer chip. That's where I was. Table 2. Oh, I need 2. I only have 1. Where'd I put, wait. Where did I put them all? Oh, I put them all in here because I wasn't paying attention. Because I was blabbering. You caught me blabbering. Yeah, evening, 11 p.m. That's kind of fun chit-chatting with someone who's like on the opposite end of the world clock as me. It's fantastic. Yep, so we just built our scanner room. We're gonna also build some range upgrades, but we need magnetite to do that. Now I can pop, oh, look at that. We can actually scan for magnetite and it'll tell us where some is. Now, that HUD that we just built, so that little yellow circle that I see, oh, we have to go down. Oh, look at that. We have to go down into the subsection to get that particular piece of magnetite. So what is that? If we're here, that magnetite is kind of northeast of us and down. I'm gonna not be running the scanner room the whole time. As you can see up top, it was definitely a massive power drain. Service says, oh yeah, I have political views, but they're not standard because I like to, and I can't see because of the little icon. I have to, I think, vote in my country. I really wish I didn't have that little, there's on my screen where I see the chat, there's like a little like emoji-esque icon in that bottom corner, and it just kind of covers up some of the text sometimes. Why would you put that there like that? Or if you do put that there, why would you not? Ugh, silly design. It's silly. Alright, so now we're gonna head northeast. Nope, 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 northeast. And look for a place to go down. Oop, excuse me, pardon me. I'm a terrible driver. Insert joke about terrible women drivers here. You know, it's a stereotype, and I kind of hate that stereotype. I don't consider myself anywhere near, quote, feminist. I would not use that word to describe myself, but once in a while I find myself a little bit like, you know, someone will tell a joke and I'll get a little pouty. I'll be like, hey, come on now. Little sore. But at the same time, I really am a terrible driver compared to my husband, so, yeah. I can't get pouty about that one. I can get pouty about it, but, like, in my experience, it's kind of true. I mean, I'm not an awful driver, but he is a better driver than me by far. Of course, he used to do racing, so that, I mean, maybe that's an unfair advantage in my case. He used to do street racing. Okay. Yup, 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 yup. Oh, he'll try to... Oh, I was correct. It is... The text is, I have to vote in my country. We vote here too. There's big debate as to whether or not our votes count for anything. But we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. It's just a thing. But, alright, let's see. We're picking up some now. I already have plenty of diamonds, so I don't think I'm interested in shell right now. And I am trying to stay focused. In my head, I've got this wonderful little design plan for a room I think we will eventually need, kind of, maybe? At least a room that'll be fun to have. And then, I need to build a power room with maybe nuclear power, which would be nice if we have nuclear available. And then off of that power, I will build the Seraphis observation deck with the swivel chair. So this was the environment where we saw the first Degassi habitat. This is where we found their first base, and we found a log that said that they wanted to go even deeper. Because Marguerite found something on the scanner, or rather, I think Bart found it on the scanner, but basically, according to her, he found something that shouldn't be down there. And I think they were hoping to be near building materials. Ooh, we're gonna make so many scanner room upgrades. Oh yeah. Like a few 5 minutes in here and we are magnetite rich. I love it. I love the giant jelly plants. They are certainly something. By the way, Seraphis, how are the volume levels? Is the game too quiet? Am I too quiet or loud or whatnot? I had some difficulties and I had to completely re-finagle the mic and everything. And there's a heater that I like to turn on because I get cold. And the heater was causing issues and all kinds of stuff. So I had to adjust some things. So if the game's too quiet, if you can't hear it, let me know. It looks like the lower sounds, like the chugging of the sea moth, isn't even coming through at all. But there are other certain sounds that look like they're louder than I am, so I'm not 100% sure. Excuse me, fish. Excuse me, fish. I hear there are biters in the background. Okay. Let's get some up. Oh, we're on emergency power only, so I can't dock my seam off. But quick, we're gonna do a quick glitch. We're gonna run over here while we still have air. We can go in our base with no power, we just don't have air. And we're gonna go to bed on just our oxygen tank, and that's gonna work.
Power restored.
Mm-hmm, because the
Primary
sun came
systems
out.
online.
In Australia, voting is compulsory for all citizens and can incur a fine of, oh, this is to ensure that everyone has a voice and a vote. Bump. Actually, that bump was really useful because that stupid little icon would have covered up about 2 of those words. Interesting. Voting is compulsory for all citizens and can incur a fine of up to $2,000. So, wait, if I'm understanding that, because I'm not sure I'm following the compulsory part, but it's maybe about 5 points lower than normal, maybe 10, but I can hear you. Okay, good. Alright, so the voice is good and the game audio sounds good. Interesting. Oop. Hi. Wow, that that's so dumb. That actually jump scared me. Oh my gosh. That jump scared me. Drink more coffee. Sounds good. Alright. So we're gonna build a couple of these because basically maximum upgrades for me is maximum range. So I like to make my scanner reach as far as possible. I don't do, there's other upgrades, like you can craft another drone if you lose one, which isn't really an upgrade, and then you can do a speed upgrade. I don't really care for the speed upgrade, it doesn't help me much. I'd like range as much as possible. So we are gonna start with some quartz actually, because I want to build oh, we don't have the sea glide anymore, do we? Nope. Okay. We're just gonna start collecting the quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oop. Ah, okay. Now we're docked. Yeah, there's gotta be quartz lying around all over the place. This is the red grass area. But now the little orange circles that appear on my screen from the scanner room picking these things up, that is that HUD upgrade that we made. So this one looks to be on the surface, so we'll get this one. Also, we need a ultra high capacity tank. We need a prawn suit. Oh, we need so much stuff. And this is why I built the scanner room first, because the scanner room allows us to do this thing where we wander about and pick up materials. So I can just say, hey, let's stock up on quartz. And let's just spend some time collecting some quartz. Ooh. Oh, ow. Oh, I hit the stinger. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, that is hurting the crap out of me. Oh, jeez. I did not realize how low my health was getting. Oh, that was... oof. You know, at this point, part of me is wondering if I should invest in figuring out how to do it, or if you can do it. But editing the game file to not be in hardcore mode, or to have a save anyways. Like, I really like playing on hardcore mode, but at the same time, now that we've built up so much of the narrative, it would really, really suck if we got like 3/4 of the way to the end of the game and, you know, something stupid happened and I died. Because, like, if I were playing by myself, I was just playing on my own, I'd be like, oh, phew, starting a new game. But for anyone who's actually into the story as we've seen it so far, that might suck. I might have to, like, reload an old save or something just to... That's what, in fact, what I'll probably do is, because the first couple streams I did, I played a non-hardcore game off the side so that the flow for this save would be continuous. So if for some reason I die and we lose everything, I will pull up that game save and at least show people like the end of the game, because we're kind of sort of in about the same spot. And then you'll get to see some cool new other stuff as well. Oh, basically, once you're 18 in Australia, you have to vote in state and federal elections. You don't have a choice. You must vote. So you in the USA can decide not to vote. We have to vote. Oh, okay. That's when you mentioned the fine. I was wondering if that's what it was. I don't know that I would really like that. I mean, I sort of understand why they did it. Because one of the things they talk about over here all the time is voter turnout. That's like, um, that's one of the big statistics that they fight over is getting certain demographics to come out more than others because so many people will just kind of not vote. But um, and I always encourage people to vote. It's like just do it. Just do it. You should do it. Particularly in state and small elections. People think going out and voting means just the one big presidential election that, usually is very talked about for 2 years straight or whatever, but there's smaller elections, local elections that you should be paying more attention to, because that's where I think in your local community you can probably affect the most change. But I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and then we're going to bebop right along here because I will get so distracted. Okay, now there's a couple of things I want to build, and I'm not sure if we should go about building them now. We don't have all of the components. I think at the very least, let's see, I don't have, I don't have nuclear unlocked, do I? Thermal plant? No, I do not have nuclear unlocked, so we're stuck. We definitely should build one of these. There's nuclear reactor. Oh, we should definitely get some of those. Okay, yep. Alright, I'm catching up with myself here. I've been asleep at the wheel a little too long. Alright, we're gonna get us one of those. Okay, and then... Why did I leave that blank? I left that blank on purpose. I was planning on putting something there. I'm probably gonna put a curlicue and then put another... Yeah, I'm probably gonna put a curlicue and then I'm probably gonna put the whatchamit over there, and then if I can get a nuclear reactor, I'll put that up there, and then off that I'll do the observation deck. Or maybe not. Oh man, there's so many choices. Because I could just do a curly... Well, no, I wanted to put the observation deck a level higher. So we know for a fact we're going to build another level. How much titanium do we have? Titanium. There we go. Okay, we have enough. Oh, did I accidentally pin the plant? I pinned the plant. There we go. There we go. And then we can stick the observation deck out this side so it matches like the windowed side. Because I just think the view is so much better over here. Yeah. I am titanium. Okay. We are going to need a ladder, which requires 2 titanium we don't have. Mats. Alright, ladder. Alright, here we go. Now we're in the upper room. And I believe we are talking the southeast side. So now we're going to need likely a lot of glass. First of all, I don't need that. Go away. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. Mwahahaha. Enameled glass. We need oh boy. Oh, I don't have any of those, do I? Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can make the regular glass and then we'll have to deal with the enameled glass part. Actually, we should probably just go ahead and deal with that because we're gonna have to deal with that anyways. In fact, I'm going to make this all up into glass. Because we're going to need enamel glass for other things. Chunk. Chunk. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. The view is definitely, I agree, Seraphis, the view is definitely better on that side. And I think if we're going to build an observatory, and if we're going to build our swivel chair, I'm building the observatory and the swivel chair just for you. It's going to be great. So let's see if Stalker Tooth shows up on our list of available things. No, but that's okay. That's actually not at all surprising. Oh, look, I can scan for reefbacks. Look at that. There's a reefback right near us. I mean, of course, we can hear him, but we can always hear the reefbacks here. Because we are going to need that. So let's see. Is there anything else we can build in the meantime? Like, do we have the resources to build that thing? Because that's a thing. Gold, table coral, because I can't remember how much, which has 2 and which has 1. Copper wire. We do not have enough copper. Okay, we're just going to make a mental note to keep a hold of that. Do we have a health kit on us? No. We're being very willy-nilly about our food and our health kits. We need to definitely be more diligent about carrying food and health kits on us because we're in hardcore mode. Okay, so one thing we're going to do is pop out and heal ourselves. Good grief. Okay. Then we are going to go to the Signal Life Pod, Proposed Degassi. That's the one place we still need to go. They built another habitat 500 meters down.
Emergency power
Reported second officer Keynes. Oh, dry land. Here we go. That's what I want. Dry lands. Because we are going to go get some trees. Oh, we gotta fly over the scary trench. Is that the scary trench? No, that's not the scary trench. That's just the second scary trench. There's another even scarier trench. Hey, Reefback. Do you have barnacles on you? Oh. Oh, wow. You are like... Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I'm getting way up and close and personal in your business there, sir. Alright. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to, but at the same time, do you have barnacles? You know, sometimes you guys are easier to check when I can, like, float above you. I don't think you have barnacles. You certainly have those crappy, shooty, bitey owl plants. Oh, you have a barnacle. There we go. So yeah, if I wanted to... Oh, you have another barnacle. Hey. No, no, no. Copper, 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 copper. Yoink. Ugh. Thanks for the ride. Yoink. Okay. Thanks for the copper and the ride. Gosh, that is just... There is something about just pursuing forward into absolute darkness. Those ancient floaters are so cool. I remember the very first time I ever came across this island, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what? I was just in pure awe for quite some time. Like, it's a literal floating island. It was so cool. Alright, now let's see. Now what's the way that actually takes me out? Power restored. All primary systems online. Oh, it's this way that takes me out. So what we're doing over here is we're getting seeds from those trees that hydrate us and feed us really well. And we're growing those in the pots on our base because we can. Let's see, how do I get up? I'll go over. Nope. Yes. Yes. Yes? Question mark? No? This is the part where Tori gets genuinely lost. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh, yeah, no, go up this way. Go up this way. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. So, well, at least I got 2. When I was a kid, I played this game called Math Blaster, and there is a Math Blaster in, I think it was Reading Blaster. There was a Math Blaster that was like super famous that a whole bunch of kids in my school knew about that game. A bunch of people had played that game. You know, everyone's like, oh, Math Blaster, I know Math Blaster. And then they would show, I would see screenshots of the game, or they'd pull up the game or whatever, and I'd be like, no, that's not Math Blaster. Of course, I was a little kid. I didn't understand like different versions or whatever. But even still to this day, I have a hard time trying to find the particular version that I actually played as a kid. Like, if you look up Math Blaster, you will see all kinds of stuff on this like other version that schools and such had, but the one that I had, I can't seem to find any examples of it anywhere. But I had Math Blaster and I had Reading Blaster, and on the Reading Blaster they had this, you know, it was little 90s kids point and click, like the HE putt games where there was all cartoony and you'd click on things and things would happen. And there was mini games, and there's one where if you clicked a button it would start this song, and this guy would sing, and he would say, show me a rhyme, and then he'd be like, spot rhymes with dot, rhymes with astronaut, and he would like do that, and that pops into my head from time to time, like the beginning of that song, just for some reason it'll pop into my head. It's so 90s, it hurts, but we love it. If you play around with a word and another word, and it's the same old sound you've heard, you've got a rhyme, yeah, you've got a rhyme. Something like that. It's just a little fun little song. It's amazing how much that stuff sticks with us. Like, I can't remember much else about my childhood, but I can remember that. Okay. And I'm sorry about the weird, like, jiggling every other time I open my PDA. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so those are going to grow up, and now we basically have free food forever, as long as we're at our base. Now, this does not guarantee food and water to travel with, so we should still be very on point with making sure that we... yeah, we need one of these too. We need to make sure that it's because we're on hardcore mode. I really don't want to lose everything because I get sidetracked. Okay, so computer chip, fiber mesh, that we have. Computer chip. I'm gonna need copper, copper wire, table coral, gold. I need so many computer chips. My gosh. Okay, computer chip. Actually, you know what I think we're gonna do first? How many med kits do we have? We have a couple. I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna try to build a prawn suit and a drill arm if we have a drill arm. I think we should... Oh, we do not have a drill arm. Ugh. Man. That is no bueno. We need a drill arm. Because that allows us to walk up to those big piles of resources and just stand there for a couple of minutes and then get like 10 titanium or some 10 copper, whatever we can. Okay, bummer. Alright, ultra high capacity tank, what do I have? I don't have that, so we're gonna build that at least. Lithium times 4. We're decking ourselves out, we're upgrading. I don't have lithium either. Dang. I'm a little bit surprised at that that lack of just completely lost my train of thought. Anyways, let's see. As a child of the 80s, what pops in my head is the theme song for He-Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers, etc. I'm not a kid of the 80s, but I was raised by kids of the 80s, believe it or not, and so I totally like have gotten lightweight exposure to all things 80s. In fact, some of my favorite songs are 80s songs because that's what I heard when I was growing up, because that's what my parents always listened to. Yeah, Thundercats. He's a prince and they like crash land on a different planet or something, and he has this sword and he has to unlock the power in the sword. Like Lionel, I think is the name. So I haven't actually watched the show, but I have like some references. Okay. Back to game. Yoink. There's so much stuff I want to build, but one big setback we've got right now is that drill arm. So let me think. Where can we find fragments of the drill arm? Where can we find fragments of the drill arm? Is it on the way to the... There's like a couple of crash sites. Well, let's also see if we can build this bad boy. All we need is copper wire and we're good. And of course I'm shy 1 copper. Okay. Go figure. Well, we can at least make this bit a little easier. We don't actually have copper in here, but we have limestone chunks. So we can turn on our little scanner for limestone chunks. And then we can see, oh, yep, see, there's one right there. Pop. Yeah, I'm gonna need lithium for, maybe I should have hit up all those scale chunks I saw when I was down in those caves, because now we don't have lithium. Think of that Evanescence song again. Whoopsha. Down we go. Just getting some air. I know this part would probably be easier and better if I did have a sea glide. I think in previous playthroughs I found that I was not using the sea glide as much as I was using it, and there's a part of me that really likes going slow. Like, I like having a target. I like seeing, like, oh, the lithium's over here, especially with the in-game way that they do that. Like, they don't just put lithium markers on your map right off the bat so you know where they are. You have to build up the scanner room. You have to build the HUD, all that stuff. But I like being able to kind of go slow and take my time a little bit. Alright, let's see. We've got an update. Prince Lionel, yeah. And the sword was the Sword of Omen. Oh, that's right. They crashed on Third Earth, which is a savage world under the oppression of the Mummy Lich. The Mum-Ra. That's so fantastic. There's an energy and a bombasticness and a freedom of color and creativity that I feel like the 80s and 90s had in their own separate ways that I don't feel like I see very much anymore. It's like and maybe this is totally just a nostalgia thing, but I feel like the 90s was just so dang colorful. And even though we have things now where people wear outfits and obnoxiously bright colors and all that stuff, it's still, I don't know, there's something about the 90s that was just very bright and very cheery and very, like, unabashedly expressive. Like, I saw a picture once of, I think, what's the person's name? Billie Eilish. I saw a picture of, I think, that person in an outfit, because the video was about fashion and outfits, and they were showing this outfit that this person was wearing, and it was like the big baggy stuff that started in the 90s, but it was sort of desaturated. It was like if you had the 90s, but you took out the color a little bit, and the way that the person's expression was and the way they were standing was like they were miserable AF. And I'm like, why are you wearing something that's so bombastic and colorful and yet carrying yourself in such a way where like you have this expression like I wish it were all over? You know, that just I feel like the 90s just had a color to it and a joy for life to it. And that's my cat's medicine alarm. We'll be okay. She'll be okay. She's sleeping right now. All right. Back to business. We're building an upgrade console. Now, an upgrade console is pretty important because it's going to allow us to make things for our ships, but also to customize our ships, as is clearly the most important part. Okay, there we go. So now over here in this particular fabricator, we can fabricate things we cannot in the other fabricator for our vehicles. And then over here, so as is tradition, unless somebody suggests a better name, but as is tradition for me, you are going to be Sea Moth, because I love it. You're a Sea Moth. That, and I don't have any clever ideas for ships. I don't know what to call my ship because I always just refer to it as the Sea Moth. Okay, so the base color, let's see, what should we do this time? We did green last time. So what about like purple? And what if I did a bright color? I did a dark color last time, so can I do, let's see, blue? The dark blue looks good. Oh, I've never done bright teal before. I don't hate that. Let's make the interior dark. And let's make this stripe a nice color too. Swamp. Ooh, you know, that blue and that bright teal blue look really good together. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, I like that too. That's kind of got, that makes me think of like the big round fridges from the 50s. But as seen through the eyes of Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 is so dang saturated and colorful, you'd see something that looks like that in it. Oh, that red looks so good. That purple looks good too. Dang, I'm torn between like the purplish or the red. Let's see, let's experiment with something else. What if I did... No, let's try doing it the other way around. And it has to be... If it's not Vikings Royal Purple, it's not good enough. It's too dark. No, I definitely like the bright teal way better. Sea Moth. Done. Can I get out? Nope. That is not how you spell Sea Moth. Okay. There he goes. And now he actually says Sea Moth on the side. And now I can say it with that funny voice every time and it makes me happy. I don't know. I've never done that color combo before, but dang if I'm not kind of liking it. Seymour Moth. Oh, yes. Okay. I like the Seymour. Seymour Moth. But instead of TH, we're going to do FF because in memory to my aunt. Seymour. Seymour Moth. So now I can just call it Seymour. That is like an appropriate play on, because we're sea, like we're in the sea, but also sea because it's a scouting vehicle. See more, like seeing more things because it's a scouting vehicle, or SEAC because we're in the ocean. See more. That is a 4D chess pun. I applaud you, sir. You are so much more clever than me when it comes to punnage. Alright, let's go to sleep so it's daylight out and we'll generate more power. still want to build a prawn suit, but building a prawn suit's kind of useless without that drill arm. So we're gonna have to do some like it or not, we're gonna have to do some exploring around because we need that drill arm. So let's see, we have water, but we don't have any food, so we need to go catch some fish. Thankfully we have salt, so we can make some cured fish. Ooh, you look infected. I probably should not be eating you. Hey, look, a Reginald. Come here, Reginald. Oop, 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 oop. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. So we're gonna explore around. We need to find crash sites, and we need to find specifically so that we can get that drill arm fragment. I need salt. Okay. And then what do I have? I've got one that I can't. See if there's some salt down there. Salt, 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 salt. I know we carry food in our... Wasn't there some salt like right outside my door? I thought there... Oh, there's some. So we can cure our last fish. They'll stay good if they're raw. But I knew there had to be salt nearby. Oh man, our base looks so good. So good. Keep calm. Kitty. Okay. Yummy coffee. Yummy, yummy coffee. Coffee and or tea. I'm not picky. It could be either. I like both. Alright. There is one place where I think we can go. And I think it is northeast of us. Because we have our... Oh, excuse me. Sorry. See there, I was looking for fish. I didn't have to go out and catch the fish. I just had to drive the sea moth. I'm just going to start with this crash site because there's a good chance that the drill arm is there, but I'm not actually 100% sure. Well, there's this place too, I suppose. Could look around here. I think there's a crash site in here. There's multiple mushroom forests though, so I don't know which one is actually the one with the crash site in it. We could explore around a little bit. Oh, there's the big one. There's that pod. I think we already got that pod. Seraphis says, sorry, GM was chatting with me. Yes, in Australia, if you do not master the art of puns, sarcasm, innuendo, they deport you. Oh my goodness. That is phenomenal. Well, me and my new Seymour moth appreciate your punnage skill. I live with, well, I don't live with them, but his, I mean, he has some skill in puns, but his younger brother is the pun master of their family, and then my mom's husband is the pun master. The two of them are just Oh my gosh. And sometimes they're really clever. Sometimes you're like, oh, you, but you're smiling. And then sometimes they're really bad. Like you're just staring at them and blinking. And there's one time where I was talking to husband's younger brother, and I was like, do you just have, like, where do you just make them up on the spot? Or do you just have like a Rolodex in your head? And he basically told me, he's like, oh, I just have like a, I just keep certain ones.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Wow, I didn't realize how deep that was getting. But I'm deadly curious. I want to check out this formation now. What in the world is this? I don't, like, recognize this particular hole. Oh.
Life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Well, I don't see any of them down here, so... I just... Okay, maybe we should not be here. I saw a hole in the ground and I was like, ooh, what's that? I'm gonna go check that out. But I don't want to be swimming around in open waters where Reaper Leviathans are just kind of chilling. Also, I don't see any limestone or anything. There's no resources. It was cool looking. I wanted to check it out. Okay. So, per what our computer said, no, I don't think whatever I'm doing is worth it, and I'm going to turn tail and run. One of these days, I'm going to have to get caught by a Reaper just so that those who are not familiar with the game can experience that joy. But in general, you usually want to avoid them at all costs. What? Oh, it's like a bone shark egg. Believe it or not, but that was the jellyfish. Actually, since we're here. Yoink. Alien eggs. Advanced series, alien eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all of the local species, reproduce through egg laying. Eggs can be found resting on the sea floor, buried beneath detritus, or even wedged into cracks in the rock. Different species likely favor different biomes as their nesting grounds. Eggs discovered in the wild are some form of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or delivery of some vital enzyme which will kickstart the process. It is impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior, however it may be possible to simulate a hatching response if the egg is relocated to a suitable alien containment unit. I picked up that egg because I happen to know what that egg is based on the looks of it, but our character doesn't know that yet, and you don't know that yet, so keeping my mouth shut. Ooh! Ooh! Cyclops hull fragment. Yoink. Cyclops hull scan, 1 out of 3 fragments. We just scan everything and skip the prawn suit and just go straight to the Cyclops. Oh, see, now there's multiple lithium deposits. Oh, snap. Oh, what are you doing down here? No, I am not okay with that, sir. No. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you over there. You, I'm not scared of. That thing I am scared of. I don't know if he's showing up on camera very well. Excuse me. That thing down there. I'll get close one time. Hey, sir. Come look at the camera for me. That thing. Wow. I expected him to attack me more. Oh, now he's aggroed. So they are light So they are light sensitive. That's why I flashed my lights on him to aggro him. Actually, while we're here, That's not my Seamoth. Okay, no, he's at 181, so we're good. Okay. Yeah, that was nice to find that Cyclops hull fragment. Oh, there's the crash site. Well, not the one I was originally aiming for, but a crash site. Because somewhere in some crash site... Oh, okay, I did see that. No, that's the scanner. Thank you. Cyclops hull fragment. Booyah. Anything else interesting down here while we're down here? Cyclops brig I can't speak. Bridge fragment. What the bebop? So the critter that I was terrified of is called a crab squid. And they are, yep. That's called a crab squid. And they are attracted to light and electronics. They are aggressive predators. I'm actually impressed that I got as close to that one as I did without him trying to attack me. And then he did try to attack me. And, there it is. They will fire off like EME pulses. So you'll be... If you get near them and if they fire off that pulse, then all of your electronics just... like everything will just die. Your flashlight will die. Yoink. And sure, why not? I'm gonna collect a sample of you because I like you. And you. Inventory full. I don't need 50. Oh, that's because they're big. Okay. We're scientists after all, right? We're collecting No, actually we're not scientists. We're using scientist equipment. We were on a ship that had other scientists on it, but per the black box data that we discussed, where there you are. Per the black box data that we discovered on the ship, there is only one personnel not accounted for from the Aurora, and that is an engineer named Riley. So, pretty sure that's us. Because it basically said, actually, magic of the databank. Let's see, data downloads. Operation logs. Last recorded. Oh, here we go. Black box data. Personnel unaccounted for, non-essential systems maintenance chief, Riley Robinson. So that's, like, us. Because human life signs detected over long range at T-8 hours, 1. So, that's us. We are a non-essential... Oh, that's cute. And fitting for the corporate theme. Non-essential systems maintenance. Okay. Ugh. Now let's... Where is it? There you are. Let's see what we got over here. I would definitely like to have that ultra high capacity tank. So how much lithium do I have? Not enough. That's the short version. Not enough. Okay, well. That's fine. In we go. Oh. There's a giant hole right there. That is not... Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll scan it, but that's not what we need.
New blueprint acquired.
I try to go in all the easy locations first and then go in the locations that require the laser cutter. Data box. What we got? Cyclops thermal reactor.
New blueprint acquired.
That is awesome. Oh, and a PDA. Scanner room.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the scan should pick it up.
Why
Oh.
not helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
Whoa. I don't know if I've ever heard that voice log before. Dang. Okay, so somebody knew about the auxiliary mission. That was Officer Keene. He knew about it. And that's the only reason they got close to the Degassi in the first place. They're supposed to build a phase gate. They weren't supposed to be on 4546B. Oh. Interesting. That was a fun bit of story lore. Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? Anything good, y'all? Well, that's good. I'd consider that good. Bridge fragment. Okay, bridge fragment is good. Power transmitter, we don't need that. Huh. I kind of expected there to be more here. Well, this is a very small crash site, so let's see. We might want to just continue on to... Yeah, and we already went through there. So why don't we just continue on to the one we originally headed towards? Oh. And it's night, so you see that warning emergency power only is coming from the base as the base is running out of power. That's why I wanted to build nuclear power so that we would have power for days. Alright, we're going to continue to head northeast. We're going to follow the sea floor so that we don't swim into just absolute blackness. Yeah, basically something to guide the search. There is an area. Did we just find it? No, that looks like the blood kelp area. There's an area with these like floating islands. They're like smaller floated. Oh, there's another one of those alien vents. We scanned one of those before. It said people avoid, but peepers can be seen going to and from it. Alright, there's bone sharks. Those are the jellyfish from the mushroom biome, mushroom area. There's blood kelp over there. I don't hear... Oh, that's a red grass area. Oh, I think that's not the island. I thought that was the island for a minute. Excuse you. Watch where you're going. Okay, now we've got to be... No, wait, that was not a reaper. That was a bone shark. That's a bone shark. There they are. Okay, islands. Okay, oh, in fact, that is the place. This is the place. I don't know if we've been through here yet. Now, there's at least shale here. So, but we best repair our buddy. Yeah. Shale, give us lithium. That is good. Thank you for the lithium. Because the bone sharks will attack our ship. In fact, we should probably turn the headlights off. The bone sharks like to be jerks. And they like to attack our ship. Can build more solo.
Irregular patterns of the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
So I can build more solar panels if I want to. Every time I build a solar panel, it just it adds to my power total, and the higher power total I have, the longer it'll last through the night. Usually
Blueprint acquired.
Usually 300 is pretty good. Usually 300 will kind of do everything you need to do because look, we're not there right now. So it doesn't matter if we lose power, not really. I mean, the water filter is not running while there's no power, but it'll kick back on as soon as the sun comes up, which is just around the corner. Oh.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving. New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so that's cute and all, but those are not... Those are not drill arms. Yeah, that's just a prawn suit fragment. That's not a drill arm. And we're running out of air. Okay, so there's got to be more. Excuse me, Mr. Bone Shark. Don't mind me, Mr. Bone Shark. Bone Shark. Bone Shark. Stop. Oh, hey. Oh, hey! Yes. How many of these do I need? 2 or 3? 2. Okay. All I gotta do is find one more. Okay, whatever that blueprint was, we already have it. Ooh, earth and coral tubes. Yoink. Lithium? That's not lithium. I don't need that. I need lithium. Lithium? Lithium. Please let there be another drill arm around here somewhere. Please, 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 please. Whoa. There's a cave inside the floating island. That's awesome. I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. I really, really, really need that drill arm. Okay, where's the ship? There's the ship. So we went to the middle. We went to that one side. That side. Oh, I just noticed something else. Gosh, how could I have missed that? Engine fragment. 2 with 3. So for the Cyclops, being as it's as massive as it is, we don't, it's not just a matter of scanning like bits. There's like these tiny bits and pieces and you have to scan a bunch of them. Okay, so that's the door we already went in. That's our Seamoth. So the other side over here, we might, if we found one drill arm here, we might find more. Oh, do 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 do. Just don't mind me. I'm just muttering some ZZ Top. I don't know the words to. Okay. Not another purple. Oh, we were already in here. Okay. Okay, notable. Notable. But this isn't the only option. There's still another door down here. Please have a drill arm. Please, 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 please. That's a torpedo arm, isn't it? Oh, grappling arm. Okay, fine. We'll take that. That's at least not completely useless. Maybe, mostly. It's like a good backup to have. Grappling arm. Part of me really wish that they just put the... Oh gosh, okay. Please let this go to the outside because we are running low on air. Yeah, that goes to the outside. Okay. Dang it. I was super hoping there'd be another drill arm around here. But it's not the only crash site. We've got other crash sites we can look around. I kind of want to look around on these other islands, as a matter of fact. You know, sometimes I don't do enough random exploring into games. Let's see. Because, like, what if there's more Cyclops fragments? Then it'll be totally worth it. Also, if we can't find what we needed there, what other options do we have? Like, what other crash sites do I know of? Let's see here. I mean, there's the big one that's next to the base, sure, but I don't think that one has, oh wow. How is there vent activity on a floating, it's not attached to the thermal center of the planet? How? Wow. So something inside this floating island. Oh wait, oh wow, look at the rock formation. Whoa! Bone shark, you scared the— ow, 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 ow. Oh shit, 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 shit. Ah! I told you, they do a lot of damage. Dude, you guys are such jerks. Why would you do this to us? Uh-huh. Okay, can we— ow, 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 ow. Repair, 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 repair. Okay, phew. It's like sometimes you jump out to repair it, and then they swing up behind you, and they come in, and then they just annihilate it. Stupid bone sharks. That rock formation was insane, though. I, like, want to see more of that. Because that is a floating island, right? Or is it not actually floating? Does it actually... There's a lot of bone sharks around here. No wonder we suffered so much damage. Dude, this is so cool, though. That is something. That is really cool. It doesn't have, like, crash sites on it, so... Okay. So let's see, what's another place... Excuse me, fish. That we could check out. Another crash site that might have it. I mean, there's like one other crash site I can think of that might have it, but I don't 100% know where it is. Vaguely know where it is. Head back to base for the moment. We've got lithium, so we can up our tank capacity. Whoa. We were really down there. Excuse me, fish. I don't think we're gonna find any fragments that we need in this area. Okay, yeah. And I'm pretty sure we went all the way through that crash site too. But I'm fairly positive there's not going to be any drill arms in here. But just in case. See, the one thing I don't actually remember is when we first discovered this, if we had our laser cutter. Because if we didn't, then If we didn't have our laser cutter, then we wouldn't have been able to explore very well. Speaking of. Oh yeah, no, look. I don't think we've explored through here. It probably doesn't have a drill arm fragment, but might not hurt, especially since it's so close to base. Okay, well, we'll take some water. I'll take that water. Oink. Vertical nerf nerf. I think we already have a battery charger. Yep, we already have a battery charger. That's another, like, grapple arm. Water. Water. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. Okay, so we came in through that door, so that's the door to continue. Alright, let's see here. Right. Yeah, because you can't go through that door. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in and out. And then get stuck on the railing. Okay, so there's, if I remember correctly, yeah, so no drill arm fragments of any kind, nothing like that, nothing down here. There's two, there's that little area, then there's that little area up there. We're gonna go up this little area over here. We're gonna come out in like this engine room. It's under a pipe. It's under a pipe under the stairs. Battery charger fragment, but not, yeah, I didn't honestly think we'd see any prawn suit fragments here. Okay, we're gonna go back under the pipe, under the stairs. There we go. Breathe. 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 Okay, and out. Because there's another area that we could go in. See, there's this door. Well, no, we already went through here. We need to go up and through these tunnels. Hello, hoopfish. I love hoopfish. I think they're very pretty. Okay, and then this one had a sort of above stairs area, right? Above the stairs, yep. And then PDA. Marguerite.
PDA data.
So a crew manifest on Marguerite. Oh, and then there's just a hole right here we could go out. Okay, so I'd say that we explored that pretty thoroughly, and we still didn't. We still didn't see what we were really looking for. All right. See, it's been about 1:39. I think I may end up calling it around here. Let's check out and see if there's anything I can build, and then that way when we go for next stream I'll have a better idea of, maybe I'll look up a crash site or two of where to go to find that fragment. We'll rest up a bit. We've got plenty of food because of our tweez, our lovely tweez. I love the tweez. Okay. Drop all of you off as much as we can. Drop all of you off. We'll do these. Upgrade our tank most likely. Plant those outside. Plant one of those outside anyways. Yoink. Just some maintenance stuff. Some housekeeping things. It's just housekeeping things. Might not be the most fascinating episode ever, but you know, this is the necessary stuff. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Whoop. So I don't have him yet. Or do I? Hang on. Can I plant him out there so I can keep him? Oh, look, and then there's the grass ones right there. Ooh, and vein nettle too. Mental note. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, I can plant him out here. Okay, perfect. You just hang out here and look pretty for a bit. Good boy. Free up that darn inventory space. I love that Seymour. Alright, and then we're gonna take a couple of bottles so that our water's always producing. Couple bottles, because we burned through a lot of water. The question is, with the ones I picked up and the one that I have, that's 4, do I have enough, sir? Yes, I do. So we're gonna take this out, and then booyah, extra, ultra high capacity tank. So now we're gonna go up to, look at it go. Oh man, 225.02. Oh. Ooh, MK2. Oh man, there's so much stuff to build, my friends. There's so much stuff to build. I'm gonna have to have a notebook and a written to-do list. But for the moment, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna enjoy the view here. Actually, do. Was that a Leviathan? This thing is... Oh. So does the thing in the middle of my room keep flashing an image that looks like the thing you saw in the previous stream? Was that a Leviathan? I haven't noticed anything. You mean like if I'm standing here looking out the window? I haven't seen anything in the center of the room per se. And there are sand sharks out there. So I could, like, that's a sand shark. You know what? I'll tell you, just for an extra special treat, I think we can do it. I think we'll be okay because it'll hurt, and it'll hurt the sea moth. But as long as the sea moth is yum free food, and because we have 2 of them, we kind of have an endless supply of food. Yum yum. So why don't we go meet a Reaper for the first time? As long as we're pretty much full health, and as long as we're smart and we're careful about it, they won't instant kill us per se.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
So the let's see, where can I go to find one that's the closest? Probably the island. Or the front of the ship or the back of the ship. Northeast, probably. Actually, we just came from northeast, and you know it'd be nice if I'm gonna go meet a Reaper, I might as well head in a direction that I haven't gone in before and see if I can find that one crash while I'm there. So Leviathan refers to the class of creature, so like those reefbacks are technically Leviathans. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the south one. So like that Reaper is technically a Leviathan. So Leviathan refers to the class. The Leviathan predators that we've had suggestion of and heard about in the logs, etc., but haven't like really seen up close yet, except for like way in the distance. Those are Reapers, so they're Leviathan class, just like the other ones, but yeah. And as long as we're full health on our sea moth, because they'll pick up the sea moth and they'll shake it around a little bit, and then then they'll drop you. And I mean, it's better in a prawn suit because then you can whack them in the face. But whoa, oh, okay, yeah, actually, somewhere, quote unquote, in and around this region, there should be a crash site that might have the other fragment we need. It's gonna be low though. Hey kitten. Are you coming to tell me that it's time? Yeah? You're coming to tell me that it's time? Okay, see, I was gonna end the stream, but now you caught me on the whole, I didn't realize it was south of us. There's a warper, that's a good sign. Oh, hey, what are you? Hey, warper, please don't hurt me. Yes, kitten. Oh, that's thermal plant. I have thermal plant. I don't need that. Hello, kitten. Say hi. Say hi to the mic. Yeah? You gonna go jump on your heating pad? Where is the crash site? Where is the crash site? Where is the crash site? Isn't it somewhere like... See, look at what you've done, Seraphis. I was all ready to call it an evening, and then you got me started on a rabbit trail, and now look where we are. It's like down though, isn't it? Okay, well at least I know it's somewhere south-ish of me. We might want to get a second depth module. Because the site is somewhere... There's like, it goes down really quickly. Like, see, that looks like kind of like floor right there. And I know it's not near there. That's okay, we'll keep skirting the edge of this biome. We'll head back in the southerly direction, actually. Sure, we'll cover previous ground, but... Meow. Are you telling me it's time, kitten? But they were... Yes, she is demanding. Remember how Bear talks about beans? That's this one, and she's 14, and she still does it. She's letting me know that it's time. After every Saturday stream, Mom, you stop and give me pets. Where's my pets, Mom? Yeah. Demands for pets. Yep. Interesting. Okay. I am like just super mesmerized by like exploring around this environment. I love it because it's like I've played this game before. I know the biomes, but it's still like just because I know of the biomes and just because I've played the game to the end before does not mean I've actually seen just because I've played the game before doesn't mean I've seen like every last square inch of everything in here. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do have to thank you now, sir, because this is 100% what I was looking for. And thanks to your encouragement, we found it. Oh, look, it's right there. Ah! Yes! You know what this means? This means that next Saturday, we are going to build us a prawn suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, yeah. That is 100% what we came here for. Well, shucks. Now I'm a little bit more, why don't we wait until we have the prawn suit to go meet the Reaper, Because then that way we can punch it in the face. I mean, that's nice, right? Punching it in the face? I'm gonna pick this up, though. Oh. That would be handy to have. Oh, thanks. Oh, I don't have any fresh batteries. Cool. Alright. Maybe that is a sign to head back home, because we can't explore that wreckage without a flashlight. We'd be doomed. That'd be the worst. Okay. Oh, but that is excellent. We 100% accomplished what we needed to do there. That was a good That was a good suggestion, sir. Let's see, north, north, south, south. Holy crap, where's the ship? That looks like an island. Oh, there's the ship. Okay. We're not that far away from the... So that's a bone shark. That's the sound the bone sharks make. That's a reef back. Meow. Meow. It's 'cause Dad is still sleeping and won't give you attention, huh? Oh, hello. More crash site? Question mark? More crash site? Question mark? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, but now it's dark. It's gonna be no fun if it's dark. We'll come back out. We'll build a prawn suit. And, we'll come back out and we'll meet him when it's daylight. Is it daylight? It's not daylight, is it? Is that just like the moon thingy? Oh yeah, no, it's sunset. Okay. We'll head out of here. We'll head back home. Excellent. Well, we have everything we need. We're going to definitely build a prawn suit with a drill arm, and then we're going to stack resources, and we're going to start building up to go deep. Namely, we're going to get some depth upgrades for the sea moth. Sea moth being our, or excuse me, Seymour. Seymour moth is our scouting vehicle. So we're going to get him to where he can handle much deeper depths, much more depth. And then we're going to go poke around in that. We'll probably start with that Degassi habitat that's 500 meters down. Way back during the alien turret exploration sequence, we got some details about facilities elsewhere on the planet. And there was listings for facility around 800 meters deep and another one about 12k deep. Ah, cat, thank you. Keyboard, thank you. See if I can drive one-handed for a bit. Pets, 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 pets. Merk, 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 merk. Merk, merk. Aww. You're all cold, kitten. Why didn't you come hang out in here with me where the heater is? Hmm? Yes, that's the microphone. Yep, you can sit right under the microphone. Nope, no problem. Aw, she's a kitten. Yes. I wish the microphone could pick up her purring right now. Oh my goodness. You are purring up a storm and you're bouncing your head on the microphone and it's not really picking it up. Well, that is definitely a sign, if any. I like to imagine that the sea moth makes the same sound as Jetson's flying car, even though I know it doesn't, and it amuses me. It might not be too different. I don't remember what the Jetsons car sounded like, but okay. Alright. So, we'll leave it here. Next stream, we're going to be building a 12k... Yes! 12k deep. Now she's nuzzling the microphone. Oh yeah, no, that it gets deep. There's some really cool environments.
Warning, emergency power only.
Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.